Absolutely no secret that everybody faces challenges in life, be that mental, physical, domestic or work-related stress, which kind of segues straight into where we are now, Wodo.
I have recently faced some challenges, which you may have noticed from the lack of posting. Nothing crazy, just some personal stuff. And recently, I've now have a problem of vehicle storage, which I've got a big shed here, and there's currently 5 vehicles here. I've got 11 vehicles, most of which are registered. I've got a boat, a car trailer, and 2 motorbikes. And unfortunately, my place to stash these automobiles has come to an end, and I need to get rid of some stuff. Which is why the wagon's actually on the chopping block. Originally, last week's episode, you saw Westy genuinely did reach out. There's a bit of speculation from the comments
Yeah, we had a
section.
couple of comments suggesting that Woody knew exactly what I was up to, and to be fair, he knew that I was going to address 2 issues on the car, the windows and the vibration. He had no idea that I was going to spend an entire week on it and cut a full video, so it was surprising for Woody in that respect. But yeah, just to put everyone's minds at ease on that one, it was a genuine offer, and I was very happy to be able to do all that for Woody on his wagon.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, bro.
There was people saying I was behind the camera. I was away on holidays, and I knew Westy was here. I could see him on the cameras and everything, but yeah, I didn't know that he was going to go to that extent, which I am gobsmacked. There was no reveal at the end because I think we ended up just going for a hot lap on
Yeah, we ended up
Friday
just getting
anyway,
into it, yeah.
and enjoying it. And it's one of those cars that I don't want to sell, but I have to. We're currently working through the Supra. It actually hasn't been touched since the last episode we released on that car. It just sits as it were. Just that's just life in general. Kevo's under the cover. I haven't ticked the box yet of an 8-second pass is the goal for me, so I can't sell that yet, which is, unless you want to offer me a crazy amount of money, then slide into DMs. The Daihatsu is currently up on Marketplace. I've got 30 grand on that. That's my starting price, but if you are keen to throw an offer for the Daihatsu, please let me know. And the wagon is going to go up for price to be revealed at the end of the episode. It's not quite ready for sale yet. We've got to do a bunch of stuff to it. I want to get it dry ice blasted with Underbelly Restos, and there's a few more issues to
Some
fix
body
on the car.
mounts and some power steering stuff.
So we can hook in and get the car presentable for sale, which I think everyone should do before you sell your car.
This has taken a bit of time to get these couple of vehicles to the level that Woody's happy to sell them on by. We don't put that much effort into restoring and modifying these cars just to sell them mostly finished or with problems or this or that or the third. So while it appears that there's probably really not much going on, there is actually a lot going on these cars, getting them ready for sale so that they're just right. It's important to both of us that the quality of what we turn out that leaves the shed here is A1. So
It's also making me butthurt fixing up all my cars with someone else to enjoy.
that's all right, we're building a new one, bro.
Yeah, that's life. Oh well.
Righto, we've got the wagon back on the hoist now, and we're still chasing a very small vibration / noise. It's very minor, but Woody can feel it on one particular road on his way home, and I know the frustration in that, and I know that you guys do too. So my OCD was playing up and just wouldn't leave me alone until I pulled the passenger side engine mount out to verify its condition, and sure enough, good quality, tough mount set away from a heat source is almost everlasting. There's no daylight between the crush limiter and the bushings, and that is still fit for many miles, and we're going to put it back in the car.
Don't knock that starter motor cable. That's what cocked me at roll racing.
Oh.
That's my security. Damn, now everyone knows my immobiliser issue. Want another bolt?
Immobiliser secrets. Yes, please. Do you ever put 2 bolts in, one with each hand, and race yourself?
Sometimes.
Like at the same time? So immediately my right hand's lost because being smart I've cross-threaded it, but sometimes it's any hand's race, mate. You probably saw Woody pinned a comment in the last video about what sort of car I drive, and so leave your comment below about what you think my daily is. I'm really curious to find out, and all will be revealed in coming episodes.
What happens when you drive your cars? They get dirty, and that's where Dave from Underbelly Restos comes into play. Hey mate, how you going?
Hey, mate,
This is, you're not the Dave we're used to seeing.
No, the new Dave.
The new Dave. Well, is that the name we're going for, just new Dave?
New Dave, mate. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, out with old, in with the new. And speaking of old, the crusty old Crown Wagon, mate. 700 horsepower Barra. I think I've done like 20,000 Ks in this thing since it was painted. Probably like 15,000 with a Barra in there. It's seen a lot of road use, this thing.
Yeah, there is a fair bit of grime under there, isn't there?
So your task today is to make this thing look shiny, so that when I go to sell the car, there's someone comes along and is happy with it, I suppose.
Sounds good.
Sounds good, sweet. When we originally put this together, I tried to paint everything I can, so stuff like the diff housing, that's done in like a 2-pack, and anywhere else I could get to with a rattle cam was done with the like CRC product kind of thing. So now we're just going to tidy this up, and this dry ice blasting process is perfect for, I suppose this is a good one for if you're going to sell the car, but also even if you want to tidy your car up, if it's a show car or something, or...
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, if you want it looking good underneath, it's not abrasive, clean, doesn't damage anything.
We've done the dry ice blasting with old Dave on the Daihatsu series. We cleaned up some parts, which worked killer. It was so good, and now I know the process of what's involved. I reckon this is going to get transformed, so let's hook in, I reckon, start that compressor up and suit it up and get a bit dirty. Wicked, let's do it. Oh, look at this.
Boom.
Thanks, mate. I actually drink a latte, not a cappuccino, but...
You said anything. And the other night you said anything. And you lied then and you're lying now. I don't know. I don't know why people believe what you say.
You're not a coffee drinker, mate?
No coffee here, mate. Just water and beer.
Nice there. They're bloody dirt water. Don't get into it. That's gross.
No, it's good stuff.
All right. Are we going to do a car park launch with you in the back seat?
Yeah.
And break the back window again?
My bruise only just went away from rocking that, actually.
You know how there was that noise from under the car?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured it was the tail shaft smashing the floor.
Oh, really? I was in the back.
Yeah. There's no denying the wagon has been put through its paces. Just the amount of dirt and filth underneath this car is crazy. And as I mentioned, I do drive the car a lot, so it's gonna happen regardless. The Crown Wagon is far from a show car, but I still want it to look its best before listing it online. I think it's the right thing to do before you sell a car, so the new owner can just jump in and drive the car without a worry in the world. This is a very loud process. Obviously, the gun, compressor, it's also super dirty. I'm standing meters back and I'm still getting covered in junk. That's why Dave's wearing the bloody Heisenberg suit, because it ends up everywhere. Top it up. Show us those pellets before you do. Just give us a close up. Yeah, sweet. Like the shape of rat poison, but science. In the rails, yeah, wicked, yeah, sweet. Already, just with a clean, you can see it's a massive difference. I don't know if the camera does it justice, I'm sure it does, but example, the control arms are gloss black again. They were covered in dirt. There actually is, unfortunately, I've got a leak from the power steer box, which I didn't know about until I put it on the hoist, and there's oil everywhere on the car, so ATF's been dripping down along. Funny, because I thought I could smell ATF, but thought that my car was bulletproof and doesn't leak, but it does. There's bloody a bit of ATF that's been getting under the whole car, so it actually makes the process a little bit harder because you're forever pushing the oil around kind of thing with the pressure from the dry ice blaster. So all in all, so far I'm so happy with this result. It's awesome. There's a few little spots that Dave's gonna get into, just kind of up near the brakes and chassis rails and stuff, and then we'll touch it up with some paint and some clear. Oh, ready for some CRC? Go for it, dude. Here you go. Here's your torch. All right, Davo's told me that they actually have their own formula for clear, but he regularly uses the CRC black zinc for this stuff, so little touch up. Things just like the cross member and little bits and pieces. I've also opted to say, hey, let's use CRC because we work with them and I know it's a perfect product for this application. Dude, what a massive difference. This is insane. So good. I reckon that's job well done, Dave.
Yeah, no, come up well, eh?
I like that, for sure. And that clear you're using, what is that? You know,
That's a resin-based clear.
Yeah,
coat
okay.
That's been specifically designed for the
Yep.
anti-corrosion application. So
yeah, I can see there's a few spots. I know you can do like the drive shaft and stuff. But I'm gonna smash some bloody CRC on that. I think.
Yeah.
Do that. Clear zinc that. Dude, thank you so much. This looks killer. Very, very happy with the result. And I suppose if you're after your 1987 Toyota Crown wagon to be
yeah.
Underbelly Restoed, or your, what cars do you want to do? So there you go. What's
Oh mate, we do a variety. Like we done an old Porsche the other week. We do heaps of four-wheel drives. It's open to anyone who wants to, you know, like something like this. You can easily get it back to the factory look, right?
Yep.
So
Yep.
just depends what sort of look you're after. But the car, you can do any cars that
Yep.
can get on the hoist.
Underbelly Restos, it's all in the name. Get in contact, links in the description. There'll be a number there for you. Come down and see Dave and restore your car. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
Days, no.
Legend.
More than welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dave. No worries, mate. Enjoy.
Ticking off a few more jobs on the Crown. So good to have a clean undercarriage to work on. No dust falling in my eyes. As I mentioned, there was a leak from the power steering box, which we're working through. We've just uploaded a video to Skid Factory after hours of this steering box being resealed. This is the factory box from the car. In the previous episode, Westy mentioned he looked for a noise and fixed it. He was tuned into a totally different noise, and it's funny that two different people can hear different things. To find the noise, I just bought a set of these. This is, I think you call them chassis ears. That will explain the quality. They're not the best, but basically it's a little microphone that you can clip in separate locations, and then you can set your number. Number 1's on the control arm, number 2's on the steering box, number 3's on the shock absorber. Oh, look at that, the noise is actually on the steering box. I think actually the sector and the piston has got excessive wear, and then it's been adjusted. So this is me applying pressure here, and that's way too excessive. This should have a tight spot in the dead center, and that's it. So now that I've learnt more, and now that I'm working through it, I'm hoping that this is going to fix some issues for us that we've had, which is 1, there was a leak, but 2, the noise. And now we're going to throw this one in, and then move on to actually come over. You can see I've taken the wheels and everything off, so obviously it was a quick job for me with the dry ice blasting. I just said, oh, Dave, hook in, let's get it done. All in the guards here, I said, don't worry about. Obviously, you can take your wheels off. The world is your oyster. I'm actually going to clean up inside here. I do want to check diff fluids and everything too, which is through the floater axles here. And a general check over before I list it on Marketplace for, what's the magic number? Throw your guesses in the comments now. I've got a figure. I'll give it away at the end of the episode. And don't lowball me. I know what I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, there we go. That's what we want. More new bushes there.
The plot thickens, as they say. Turns out the steering box actually has never been centre in this car, which is a bit of an annoying one, but we've got the box in the car now, and after aligning the column, everything's centre box of the straight. This was actually kind of probably a quarter of a turn to the left, so I've just loosened off the tie rod ends, and I've actually got it by eye. I've got it straight at the moment, but I am going to put, I've got a white line track, like a wheel alignment kit for the track, which I'm going to bolt on and do just some tow at the shed. I've also been in the process of just cleaning up the inside of the wheel wells, just using some of this stuff, Geon bug and grime. There was obviously a fair bit of rubber, and there still is a little bit there, just in the guard. So gave it a spray, gave it a scrub, and then we've touched it up with some CRC black zinc, which is, that's not that stuff, that's brake clean. Anyway, just get it all nice and tidy. Now I'm working through replacing the body mounts, which was another one. I just ordered some mounts, thank you Ton, to just replace. They're not, look, some of them are quite squished, but it's not like they weren't there. It's proving to be a little bit difficult doing this in the car by myself. So there you go, there's a good one. You can see the shine on that one there, which, yeah, that means metal on metal, which there was a squeak in the car actually. That was front left, and I think that's what it was coming from. So I've got new bushes to replace all them with, and just kind of get the car down on the jack stands and manoeuvre it around with a pry bar. That's how it works. I just looked at in the box and got a bit confused.
That's what I did when I first looked in the box, bro. I have to.
Oh, so these is for the string then, to go to side.
Yeah,
I
that's
get
right.
it
and
now.
then it gets you the same distance off the end each side, but you've got to centralise this at each end of the car, and then when the string goes down, you've got to parallel that.
You're on the middle one, yeah.
Only a fraction, like a millimetre. Righto, as you can see, wagon's back on the ground now. Woody's got his body mounts all sorted, and he's got the steering box back in, plumbed, hooked up, and verified that that's functioning better than the old one, so that's good. We've got a track alignment string liner set up on the car at the moment. We're just going to run over it. This particular one is from White Line. We've got obviously quite a few cars in the fleet that, you know, serve different purposes, so very handy for us to have one of these, not to mention different tracks, different conditions, etc. So Woody's already thrown a tape measure across the front of the car here and got it pretty close. We're going to see how close he got it with this particular tool. Essentially just square it off with the car, get your scales, and go and jot some numbers down.
You take all the pens and put them in that box over there, don't you? Because all I've got is pencils, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if I take all.
Yeah, do you want a chippy pencil?
Yeah.
Put that one behind you.
You got to do this with it. So we've taken some measurements on the back of the car, and we've verified what Woody already knew, and that the diff is not quite square, well 90 degree with the chassis. You can see the numbers there. We've got 1/2 mil outside at the back of the rear wheel on the passenger side, and 1/2 mil out on the front of the rear wheel on the driver's side. So it tells you that the diff is just slightly sitting like that. No biggie. We're going to measure the front. That's what we came here for. So same procedure, and that's going to tell us whether we've got toe in, toe out, and how much.
I'm happy with that.
Well, so that's 3 mil across. That's 1.5 a side.
That's toe out. Let's just smash that in a little bit, and
If you want to drift. We should. Yeah. That'll make the car a little bit sort of floaty at the front, I feel, especially with that kind of
3
camber.
mils not really much overall when you
It's
think
not.
about it.
It's not much overall, but it's kind of the wrong direction. If this was a car that you wanted to sit on a corner and you were changing, and aggressive cornering and that sort of stuff, toe out like that would be good. It's going to be quite agile, transitioning into a corner like that. But straight line speed and stability, or stability at speed, is going to be compromised with a toe out situation. So we'll wind it up a bit.
Is that the right one? Going up, aren't I? What have we got now? 72.5. 77. Holy dooly!
We should check that because I think we might have bumped that front stick.
Did you kick it? I don't know.
I think I bumped it, but then I don't know because you were under there and the string was moving with your hat.
I don't know.
I'll take this one, bro.
Oh, good one, Westy. Oh, she tight.
She died.
Ouch. Tight.
That leaves us with about 0.75 of a mil toe in on each side, 1.5 mil total toe. I am going to go see my mate Harold at Tyre Power Cunda Park. He's a top bloke. I just want to confirm what we've done here. This is a pretty accurate way to align your car, and it's a super handy tool to have in the shed. This one's from White Line. I'm keen to throw Kevo just to kind of form my mental being, just to know what's going on. And once the Supra is also nearing completion, I'm keen to get that one aligned too. We've also got a whole bunch of custom arms and everything for the Supra, so that's going to be, there's going to be so much adjustability. We've just stuffed around with a toe here. This will be beneficial to have some kind of toe plates, I think, under the wheels, or maybe even spray the ground with some CRC silicone spray or something to lubricate the tyres on the floor. But for the most part, it's worked really well. We now can go for a road test just to confirm how the car drives. I know there's no leaks from the power steering box because I've already started the car, but I want to make sure the car drives nice, make sure there's no noises from loose body mounts or anything like that. Not that they're loose, they're tight, but I want to confirm everything first. And then we're going to give the car another clean. Westy did me a solid last episode and cleaned it up before going for a hot lap, but I want to give the car a full detail. It's never been buffed or anything. This is, as they say, off the gun. It presents really well, but it just needs to kind of be buffed. Clay barred, buffed, and I've got some G-On ceramic coating over there I want to apply to the car so that when I list this on Marketplace and the car presents well enough. I'm going to bleep that price figure because you're going to find it out at the end of the episode. All right, job done. Thanks, Westy.
Well done.
That was super helpful.
That's good, bro.
Done.
What are you wearing there, man?
Oh, this is my new Super shirt. We may or may not have it on the website.
That's good. I think there might be some people who might want to know about that.
Westy's going to get one of these and cut it into a singlet, no doubt.
Already done.
Not even too sure how much they are. Skidfactory.com, check them out.
They're worth it. Whatever it is, they're worth it.
Hopefully Zoe's got... this is now my favourite shirt. I
They're
love it.
so good.
Such a cool design. Thank
So
you.
good.
Thank you, Paul at Yeah Nice.
That steering, just so much lighter. That's so much better. I love that.
That's good. One finger.
Yeah.
Nice, bro.
And also, there's not that chassis creak anymore. So
Yeah, good.
I reckon the body mount that was underneath the floor here was what was causing that knock. Just that little.
Yeah.
Sick.
No, it's sick. No, we'll take it for a test drive after.
No, we'll wash it now and then we'll test drive after.
Okay. Put it on the chip when it's cold.
I get yelled at for getting my cold engine on the booster.
The wagon gets washed almost weekly, but recently I have been neglecting it, as you can see by the dirt. We've also been actively working on the car, so my grubby fingers have been putting grease and schmutz all over the car, so it is due for a touch-up. I am not a detailer, but I am a passionate enthusiast that enjoys using quality products like the range from G-On. After initially washing the car, we're now removing any stubborn contaminants using a clay bar. This is an important step that prepares the surface for protection, providing a clean surface that we can then buff and eventually apply our ceramic coating. If you're keen to explore the range from Geon, check out the link in the description. A bunch of the products are also available at Super Cheap Auto.
Can I just say we make such a good team?
Thanks, bro, we do.
And I got a pro tip for you.
What's that?
Don't drop the clay bar on the ground and pick up rocks. Put it back in the paint.
Note to self. Pay attention to previous notes from self.
Here I am giving you tips on how to do it, and I don't even think I'm doing it right anyway. Don't worry about doing the champagne side yet, just do the top white bit. Yeah, cool.
I've always been scared using a buff with the thought that I may potentially hurt the paint. And yes, you can, but by using a soft pad and being mindful of the speed and pressure of the buff, it doesn't take long to get the hang of it.
What's the first thing you do after you ceramic coat your car? You wrap it in plastic and bust out the paint gun. This is the number plates around. And from factory, it was a bit of a graphite color. It had a few marks in it. I didn't prep it correctly when I first painted it. So now I've gone back over, and this color is a custom woody color. It's actually Holden's Panther Mica mixed with the Crown's Pearl Coat and then a bit of the ground coat. And this is just basically, it's a base coat with a hardener added to it. I probably should have cleared over the top, but impatience kicked me in the ass again. And I'm actually very happy with that result. I've also done the door handles on the car in the same color. It had a different primer, so it looks a bit darker, but very happy with that result anyway. So just those little things on the car that I've wanted to do for years and I never got around to doing, including also fitting up, not all of this, but here's a very expensive grill that I imported from overseas that just so happens to be the wrong grill because Toyota doing Toyota things. And all these trims down here are trims, these were fitted, I just removed them to paint the car, but this is a chrome trim that goes on the rear bar that I just never fitted back up for some unknown reason. I don't know why. I think I just got, again, impatient to get the car on the road, and you don't really see it that much, as well as this chrome trim that goes around the back of the bonnet. So I'm going to polish these up and fit them back to the car just to see how they look. I've also got these trims here which were painted. These are like your door moldings, and I never fitted these because I liked the look of the hard cut line of the two-tone, but I am going to double-sided tape these back on just to see what it looks like. If not, I'll just leave them off. But all the little 1% jobs that you never get around to doing, and now I have. And it's looking pretty good. Now, while the car's still masked up, I'm going to get it up in the air and actually apply some Car Builder's TXT coating to just the sill rails. And then, I believe, we're finished. right about now is probably a good time to give the stubby cores a shout out. Fresh 8-ball design, skid factory on one side. Thank you Evo for the plug, I love that. I don't like it, eh? Looks too, it's not the right colour. I genuinely hate it. That kind of looks so shit. It almost looks like that Toyota Land Cruiser colour, that blue.
The winter edition.
Winter edition, yeah.
Oh,
Pacific, what is it? Yeah, is it winter edition?
Yeah.
Oh, nice Shockworks.
Oh, Shockworks polishing
Singlet.
device.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Matchy. Was it twinsies?
I don't know why I never fitted this, man.
I don't know, dude. But we're fitting it now.
Hang on, it's got a clip in there. Hang on 1 second, please, sir. Let me just, whoa. I have no idea why I didn't fit this chrome trim after it was painted. I think because it just ended up in a pile of all the rest of the trims that I don't know, I forgot about it, but that looks really cool. I do like that. Came up really nice with a bit of a polish. And I've just fitted up the, I don't know what you'd call it, maybe like protector molds, whatever. I actually don't love them. They're only just kind of stuck there just with some backwards tape, but yeah, they don't fit. Even with a chrome trim going down the side of it, I just feel like it's just too much. So I'll leave it at that. And that pretty well almost concludes an exterior detail. I might just go over the windows and I'll just go inside and give the inside a bit of love. Good to go. Love that. Oh no, hang on, I've got to fit this thing back up. Ended up doing it in, there you go, there's your chrome trim. This stuff is actually king. That's what that stuff is in the bar. And it's been on there for, what's that, 3 years now? Good as new. This is the body colour was the choice, and I feel like a good choice it was. Don't think that's going to clip in there. Yeah, I like that. Of course, it's not a woody 2-pack job if it didn't have some runs in the clear. Old impatient wood. Yeah, that's way better than that other colour. Way better. This has been quite emotional for me, fixing all these little 1% things and detailing the car. I really do love this car so much, and it's pulling the heartstrings hard. People ask me, I get asked a lot on the regular, what's your dream car? You can keep your Lamborghini, you can keep your GT3. Sure, a 35 GTR would be nice, but for me, a 1989 Barra Powered Toyota Crown Wagon is my dream car. I've made some great memories in this car. I've made some great friends, not only throughout the build process, but as the car's gone along. And it's hard to come to terms knowing that this car is going to go to someone else. And I really do hope it does go to the right person. Some of you might look at it and go, yeah, it's just a crappy old Toyota. And it is to an extent, but for me, this car means so much. It's got such nostalgic value. And, you know, I've just put the baby seat in the back. For me to drive around with my family in this car means so much to me. The car is currently now listed on, I put it up on Marketplace and Car Sales, and it's on the Skid Factory website. And I've put it up for 60 grand, which I think is one hell of a car. I've done some sums on what I've spent on this. Don't want to go anywhere near that. In my opinion, it's definitely worth it. Unfortunately, it's not an old Falcon or a Kingswood wagon, which everyone loves. Some people don't really love Toyota Crowns, but I know that I do. And in my opinion, it's a way better car. 7-seater, 770 horsepower, fridge in the back, aircon, power steer, cruise control, all the creature comforts. This is an amazing car, and I love it. So if you would like to express your interest in the car, please get in contact via email. No, I'm not going to take you Jungle Bunnies for a test drive because you're keen. I'm very time poor as it is, so I will not entertain any of those ideas. I've also got other vehicles for sale. As I said, I've got to thin the fleet out because I've got a storage issue, and I also need to fund other projects. So the Daihatsu Fellow is also for sale. I'm going to go cry in the corner. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on the Skid Factory, the No More Crown Factory. No, I've still got one left. Damn, that hurts, eh?
Couple of jobs to tick. Couple of jobs to tick off the list.
What's your bet, Woody?
What's my bet, you reckon?
Yeah. Look at the bulge there. What do you got?
Judging by the bulge and the distance of the tread, and the amount of deflection with the pi ratio to guard clearance, I'm gonna go.
3.14.
I'm gonna go 20 pound.
20 pound. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sitting at 21, so let's have a look.
21.
Oh, bro, what's that?
I just put him at 20. That's why.
It fully is 21. Check it. Hold on.
Maybe that's why it gripped up last night.
Maybe.
The dot is blue.
The dot is blue.
Where are you gonna stick that one?
I don't know. We should have put a poll out to the audience since it changes every time.
Did you see someone's comment about nose piercings?
Yeah, what was that about?
Side through the nose is you're a legend, and then what's that part called in the middle?
The labret, I think.
The labret in the centre.
Yeah.
No, septum. That's right.
Oh, septum. Yeah, what's your
Septum.
labret? Oh, it's in your ear, your labret.
On the side,
I
that
think,
one.
yeah. Which I also have.
Actually, put this one down so that we're not.
Blowing wind in it.
Yeah, just so it's away from your voice.
More centralised.
You good?
Hmm?
I'll check this audio now.
Check it away.
Thank you. Old Fred Durst with a red hat on. This that knocking noise you heard the whole time.
What's that noise we've been chasing there, Woody? No.
Nah, that's from the shock. My bad.
It's not 10 mil, is it?
Nah, it's 14. But it's meant to be 9/16, but the
Imposter.
14's smacked on top instead.